Welcome back to Down the Track, guys. Hope everyone is doing well. Today we're reviewing the RCB versus Kolkata Knight Riders game and a massive win for KKR. RCB getting all out for 92 and KKR chasing it with 9 wickets and 10 overs to spare. It was an emphatic win. A brilliant performance, particularly with the ball. Varun Chakravarti outstanding. Great news for India as well. You know that with the IPL in the UAE, if he can perform like this, it's just going to be brilliant for them. He was really good in Abu Dhabi last year as well, and today, all the tricks in the bag, he pulled them out, and it was a magical bowling spell. Along with Andre Russell, I think Andre Russell bowled brilliantly. That ball to AB de Villiers was absolutely golden. First up, getting him bowled. What a delivery from Russell, and it just shows KKR. They're seventh. They were seventh in the table, but they have match winners in them, and if they can just click as a unit, be a bit more consistent, they can be a threatening team. They might have an outside chance for the playoffs for sure. I think the bowling showed there's a lot of discipline. Ferguson backed them up as well. There was no reprieve for RCB. The way KKR bowled, whether it was Ferguson bowling or Prasidh Krishna, then Russell and Varun Chakravarti, there was no break. And then Narayan comes in as well. So they have quality bowlers. It's just bowling well as a unit that was missing, and they did that today. It was an outstanding show. RCB very disappointing. Virat Kohli, LBW. AB de Villiers getting bowled, Maxwell struggling as well. No one found their feet. They struggled, especially against the spinners. They just could not, get away. Even Maxwell, he faced 17 deliveries for his 10 runs. He just could not get the bowling away. Couldn't rotate the strike. In these conditions, if it does get a bit tough, you should rotate the strike. Again, Virat Kohli, I think, got the toss wrong. Batting first, not sure exactly what's going to happen in Abu Dhabi. Should have probably bowled first and seen the wicket. The wicket got better in the second innings. Dew was also going to come into play for sure. And even if it wasn't, I think on a new pitch, when you're not sure, I think bowling first is the right option. I think he got that wrong today. And his batsmen let him down, including himself, just could not get going. And I mean, he said in his press conference that it's just a one-off and they'll have to come back strong. But in this tournament, momentum is a thing. So they'll have to really pick up their socks and come back quickly. They have the talent over there. They have really good batsmen. One down, that's an issue. I would have really tried Azharuddin. We saw Patidar before in the first leg playing. And then they went for Srikant Bharat, 16 of 19. Didn't really get going. I think they should try Azharuddin there, or maybe just bump up AB de Villiers and see how it goes. Why not play your best batsman up front? That's one position. I understand it can be a weakness for teams, but RCB kind of emphasized that weakness. Okay, what are we going to do? One down. They should just go with the flow. I think play your best batsman. Even if they're playing a youngster like an Azharuddin, just tell him to back his instincts and go for it. Why not? That's something they will have to really look at. Virat Kohli can come to one down and then maybe open Azharuddin with the Padikkal. That's something that they can try. And their bowlers, on the other hand, didn't have much to play with. You're expecting early wickets, but it is difficult when you're, defending such a low target. The batsman can play a bit more freely. Siraj was okay. Jameson, I felt, was a bit expensive. Chahal picked up a wicket, but expensive again. Hasaranga, he got hit a bit. If there were more runs on the board, then we could have judged the bowlers a bit more. But when you're defending a low score, you need wickets, and they just could not get that. So very disappointing from RCB side of things. Whereas KKR, I think Morgan was on top with this captaincy. We saw yesterday as well, Mumbai Indians, they got Chennai Super Kings 4 wickets early. They were like 24-4, but then they let it slip. Whereas Morgan did not let it slip as captain. He's got criticized a lot, especially he's a foreign captain and everything, but it just goes to show this man has won a World Cup. He has that experience, and he went for the kill. He just did not let it slip. He got in his spinners when needed. He picked up wickets. His fields were aggressive. You saw 2 slips at sometimes as well. And he backed his bowlers with aggressive fields. Field placement was good, and he communicated well with his bowlers as well. Sometimes he took off Russell, but he knew he was going to bring him back. And for bowlers, sometimes it's difficult when you're in rhythm. You want to bowl a few more overs, but that's where the captain comes in and tells you, listen, you need to take a break here, and I'll bring you back later. Communication is key, and I think Morgan did that really well. We saw him moving the field as well consistently, and Dinesh Karthik helped him out behind the stumps. Of course, that's always a big help. Dinesh Karthik, especially with the local lads, can communicate. But yeah, I think Morgan was tip top in his captaincy. Absolutely brilliant, fantastic captaincy, and credit to KKR. They are back in this, and of course, there's still a mountain to climb. They still have to win a lot more games. So then, it's not an easy road, but like this will really do their net run rate a world of good. Whereas RCB, it will negatively affect their net run rate, and if it's a close finish, then NRR will come into play. So that's something that RCB will have to look at. They'll have to come back strong again, and take it from there. The batsmen will need to learn from this, adjust from it, and make sure they read the pitch a bit better, and take it from there. I guess still a few games left, and RCB will want to get that rhythm going. And Virat Kohli is last season as captain, so he will want to finish strong. Definitely, he'll want to make the playoffs and win this tournament. So for that, they still have to win some games. It's not going to be straightforward. Yes, they're in the top four, but that can quickly change in this format. We know that. So definitely, RCB will be looking for a quick change, a quick turnaround. For me, the star of the game, Varun Chakravarti for sure, along with Andre Russell. I think they were both brilliant. The way they picked up wickets. Russell, I have to applaud him for that AB de Villiers delivery, and Varun Chakravarti in general was just fantastic. He's a mystery bowler. It's difficult to pick him, and it's good to see more variations as well. He's gripping the ball nicely, and his paces as well. It's changing up. He's not bowling at one pace. I think he got his lines and lengths right as well. So credit to both these guys. I think they bowled wonderfully with the bat. I was very happy to see Venkatesh Iyer, unknown player. We didn't know much about him. He batted very well, got that reverse as well out, and to see him bat freely was really good. It just shows you give someone a platform, and if they take advantage, is wonderful for their career. Eyes will be on him with the auction coming up. Playing like that in your first innings, opening the batting, I think. Yeah, it'll do him a world of good. Shubman Gill, outstanding, because he's been criticized even by me for his strike rate. Like it does. He looks $100, $1,000 when he's batting, when he plays the shots, but then that strike rate bogs him down, and he gets out. He makes one stupid mistake, but today he played aggressive. He took his time initially, but he played aggressive. He didn't allow the RCB bowlers a sniff. The way he batted against Jamieson, punch off the back foot, then down the ground on the front foot. I think that was wonderful batting. If he can get this consistency, it will really help KKR. Shubman Gill giving them these starts along with Venkatesh Iyer. I think that's a good move as well. If these guys can give KKR a start, they have the batting. You saw Russell came one down. He's a floater. He can come anytime. I like that move as well. Russell coming one down. KKR have that flexibility in their batting. They have match winners. It's about consistency, making those runs on a consistent basis, and not letting the opposition bowl at you. Play some aggressive cricket, but at the same time sensible cricket, and that's what they did. They rotated the strike as well when needed, both the openers. It wasn't just smash and bang, and then when the ball was in their zone, they went for it, and that's more what KKR need, more of that. And let's see how it goes. I think that wraps it up. It was a very quick game. It wasn't the most exciting one, but if you're a KKR fan, it was fantastic. RCB fans will be bitterly disappointed. They'll want their team to come back very strong in the next game. But yeah, that makes it really good for the IPL. It opens up the table a bit, and let's see how the remaining games go. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel, and let's stay tuned for the latest content.